Names for debris. Okay, actually, it can be garbage, trash, or wreckage. So the three answers. So most of you got it. Analysis leading now. Still Abba. Okay, let's have 9 out of 9 synonyms for minimize. Okay, the correct answers are, there are two answers. One is tiny and the other one is decrease. So 18 got it. So let us see who's leading now. Okay, Percy is third on the third place, and then Amer second. And we have Abang got the first place. Very good. Congratulations. Okay, so this time we'll have another game. This time is for antonyms. Okay, so just wait for it. Okay, join now again, 649-688. So a while ago we have synonyms. This time we have antonyms. 16. Okay, I'll count 10 and then we'll start. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we'll start now. 5 seconds only for each question. Are they antonyms? Yes or no? Okay, 4 only got a correct answers. So let us see. Okay, Aliyah, Kia, Carl, and Percy. Next. Do it quick because we have only 5 seconds. Are they antonyms? Okay, the correct answer is no. Ill and sick are synonyms. They are alike. So next. Aliyah is leading. Next is, are they antonyms? Young and old. Oh, why only one answered? Okay, next. Antonyms of fail. Okay, the correct answer is succeed. Next, do it quick again. Shout. Very good. So 17 got it now. So we have, that's it. Next, antonyms of healthy. Okay, very good. 9 got it. So the correct answer is ill. Okay, Aliyah is leading on the board. Succeed. Very good. So 11 got it. Next. Alive. Okay, only 5 answered. So alive is, the antonym is dead. Okay, let's continue. Poor. Very good. So all got it. Rich is the correct answer. So we have next. Same. Okay, very good. The correct answer is different. So 12 got it. Okay, let's proceed now. Number 11. Difficult. Okay, 12 got it. Correct. Next. Deny. Okay, 15 got it. Deny is accept. Accept. So that's correct. Last question. Begin. Okay, the correct answer is finish. Start is synonyms. So finish would be the answer. Okay, let us see now who's leading. The top 3 are Aimer. Congratulations. Second is Percy. Same people. And the top 1 is Aliyah. Congratulations. So give a hand to all the winners. Runners up are Marius and Kia. Lujo and Jay, yeah, we have already sound. I already fixed it. Okay, so congratulations again. So give them 3 claps. Again, ready? 1, 2, 3. Congratulations. So this time we'll have now the topic that we have for this morning, which is, oh wait, I will stop first this one. Okay, so our topic is about there you go. So we are done with this one. We are done. So context clues. That's why I asked you to read first this one. And let's have the picture analysis. So I'm going to show you a picture and then tell me what can you say about their profession and why did you say that? So let's start. That one. Anyone who wants to answer? Raise your hand if you want. Okay, who can answer? Aliyah, go.
Nurses and doctors.
Yes, nurses and doctors. How did you know? What is your clue?
By their clothing.
Yes. So definitely for us to know what kind of profession a person has or group of people have, so we can identify by looking at the clues. So what is our clue there? Our hint. So the clothes they are wearing. So definitely we can say that they are what medical personnel, doctors, nurses, or the frontliners for this kind of pandemic that we are experiencing. So next one, how about this one? Anyone? Raise your hand if you want. Aimer.
They are soldiers
Yes, how did you know?
because they have armed gun and because of their clothing.
Very good. So same thing with the first picture because of their clothing or their uniform. We can say that they are what armies or they're working in military. Can be a navy or air force, so army related. So this one, this first activity has something to do with our lesson, which is about context clues. So from the word clues, okay, context. So why do you think it's hard for us sometimes to understand what we are reading? Did you experience that? Reading a story or reading a paragraph and then you cannot understand what you read at all. Why? It is because you are unfamiliar with the words. Okay, you don't know the meaning, you cannot recognize the words. So it is a must or important for us, most especially at this time of you are already in grade 5. It is a must that when you read, you can what recognize the words, and what will help you to recognize it using context clues. So you're going to look for the clues. What is the meaning of this word? Okay, what is the meaning of this passage? Okay, what is the meaning of debris? So if you're going to read a sentence, there's a hint or a clue right there. So you need to look for that. So for this morning, what we're going to have are examples. And how are we going to locate the clues, the hint, for us to understand the whole thing or the whole sentence, or can be the word. For example, if you are not familiar with the word debris, so you need to look for the hint within that sentence or within that paragraph. So it is right there. Okay? So that's what we have right now, so context clue. So if you're going to read this one, okay, context clues are important. What? So you need to take note of this. Words or another phrases in a sentence that helps in identifying the meaning of what difficult word. Again, why it is hard for us to understand the sentences or the paragraph or a story that we have read, it is because there are difficult words and we cannot recognize that. So definitely, if we cannot recognize the words, we cannot understand the whole story. And if there are times the teacher will ask a question about what you have read, you cannot what participate or you cannot answer the question because you did not understand it. So meaning of difficult words or items in a sentence. They provide, so take note of this, further information. So it means the word is there, the difficult word is there. So the sentence will give now further information. And that further information is the clue. So you're going to look for the clue about a word or phrase that helps the reader understands its meaning. So context refers to the parts of a piece of writing that precede or follow a word and contributes to its whole meaning. Okay, so let us have the different types. Okay, this one for the first type. So first, take note of this synonym or restatement clue. Okay, synonym or restatement clue. That is number one. So that's why our activity a while ago has something to do with synonyms. So it's a type of context clue that provides the synonyms of words to provide the meaning of an unfamiliar words. I mean word or words. So it means in this particular example, class, take note, there is a difficult word or there's a difficult word. You're going to look for the synonym of that word. It is where? Right there in the sentence. Okay, so let's read number one. Will you please read it, Marius? Marius, are you there? Will you please read number one? Dana, will you please read? Number one example.
Synonym or statement clue is a type of context clue that provides the synonyms of words to provide the meaning of an unfamiliar word or words.
Very good. So this time, take note of the word synonym or restatement clue. Okay, examples are number one. Okay, Lovey shouts continuously or all the time, and it makes me uncomfortable. So look at the word that is in red. So that is continuously. That is the hard word or the difficult word that we have in that example. Now look at class the underlined one. So on the underlined word, that is the clue. Did you get it? That is the synonym or their statement clue. So when you see continuously, all the time, you are doing this all the time. Did you get it? Okay, next. The manager felt remorse or shame, okay, for hiring some incompetent employees. So another is for the word remorse. That is a difficult word. So the sentence give the synonym or give a restatement clue. What is our clue that it is giving a restatement clue using the word or here? So take a look. We have or, comma, and then or, shame. So it means remorse and shame is alike. Remorse or shame are alike rather. So that is the what? Synonym of the difficult word remorse. Okay. So that's it. Synonym or restatement clue. And next we have okay, so number two, will you please read Sophia?
Definition or statement clue is a type of context clue that provides direct, direct statement or meaning of unfamiliar word or words.
Okay, that's correct. So from the word definition, so when we are talking about definition, so you are defining the difficult word. You are going to give the what? Meaning of the word. So that's what we meant by definition or statement clue. Okay. So according to here, provides what? Direct statement or meaning of the unfamiliar words. So we are unfamiliar with the ossicles and inaudible. So it was defined in the sentence. Example, okay, number one, ossicles are the three small bones in the middle ear. So there's a definition. So it means you understand already that this one, the ossicles, is a part of our ear. Did you get it? Because it was defined in the sentence. Okay, so you will understand now. Okay, the author is describing about our ear and describing about the three small bones in the middle ear, which is called the ossicles. Okay, next. Anton's voice is inaudible. That is the difficult word. So no one could hear it. So it means from the word inaudible. So our another clue here, class, is the prefix that we use, in, so in. So it means not. No. So that is also a clue. So no one could hear it. So that's what we mean by inaudible. In Tagalog term, um, hindi mo marinig. You cannot hear it, right? So that is for definition. So let's review. The first one is synonym. So the same meaning of the word. So for example, continuously, that's all the time. Remorse is shame. Next is for this one definition. So we'll define the sentence. So the difficult word is there, and then the definition is also within that sentence, right? Next, let's proceed to number 3. So please read this one, Toby.
Antonym or contrast clue is a type of context clue that tells the opposite meaning of the difficult word. It shows contrast.
Okay, so your clue here, when you hear the word antonyms, that is contrast. So another word is opposite. So a while ago, we have healthy and then sick or ill. So that is opposite. Okay, young, old, that is opposite, contrast. So by looking at their antonyms, we can define the word, or we can, understand the difficult word. Okay, so look at the example. Please study first. Please study class the 2 examples. I will just answer the question of Ma'am Anna. For our class. Okay, that's it. So let's go back. So examples are Japo is gregarious, unlike his shy sister. Okay, that's the opposite. So shy and gregarious. So by this example, we can say that if my sister is shy, I am not shy. So what's the word for that? Gregarious. Next, the feral dog would scratch the wall, unlike the friendly cat. Okay, so friendly. So what is the opposite of friendly? So given already there. Okay, so that's opposite. So we can understand that this word feral is not friendly or unfriendly. You get it? Because the opposite meaning of the word was given in the sentence. So that is for antonym or the contrast clue. Okay, next, let's proceed to number 4. Okay, I want you to read this one. Let's proceed. Let's have Percy read it.
Explanation or example clue is a type of context clue that provides readers with varying example to allow them fully examine the unfamiliar words. Words like including, such as, and for example, point out example clues.
Yes, that's correct. So word like including, such as, for example, point out example clues. So you can understand, class, the meaning of the word by looking at the examples. Okay. So example in number 1, okay, mammals, including cows, carabaos, and horses are helpful animals. So that is, those are the examples: cows, carabaos, horses. So by that example, what is now mammals? Hmm. So what is now mammals? Can you understand it now? Can you clearly define the word mammals by just looking at the examples? Cows, carabaos, horses. What is like common with these examples? With these examples, cows, carabaos, and horses. So in science, so these are warm-blooded animals, right? And how they give nourishment to their youngs using their milk. So their mammary gland. So it means they are feeding their youngs with their milk. So that is mammals. Another, there are warm-blooded animals and part of the vertebrate family. Okay, vertebrate, it means with backbone, may buto. While invertebrate class is yung without backbone. So that is our clue. Okay, next one. As a country in the Pacific Ring of Fire, the Philippines always experiences different natural calamities such as typhoons, earthquakes, and tsunamis. So, from the examples, typhoons, earthquakes, and tsunamis, we can understand what are natural calamities. Did you get it? So another, this examples in number 4. So we need to look for the example clues. What our clue to know if these are example clues using the word including, such as, or for example. Look at number 1. We use here including. Okay. Number 2, we use such as. So it means when you see these words including or such as, it means the sentence, it will give what? Examples. And you will use that examples to know the meaning of the word or to understand. It's okay not to define. The important thing here is to understand what is, again, the meaning of the difficult word in that sentence. So mammals and natural calamities examples here. Okay, next, number 5. Okay, will you please read number 5, Santara?
Number 5. Cause and effect or reason result clue is a type of context clue that explains the reason and the result of an event or action. Words like because, since, therefore, thus, so, etc. may signal context.
Okay, correct. So cause and effect. So what are cause and effect? So for example, why I did not pass the exam, so maybe I did not review. So that is cause and effect. Okay, why I'm experiencing stomach ache because I ate too much. That is cause and effect relationship. Or the result, reason, result, clue. So what are the clues or the clue words that we are going to look? Because, since, therefore, thus, and so. So example, the city government has implemented the community quarantine because experts want to stop or to slow down the increase in the number of COVID-19 cases. So it means by looking at these examples, we can now understand what is quarantine. So quarantine is a difficult word, right? So by reading the whole sentence and looking for the reason result clue, so we can now understand what is quarantine. And look at the reason result clue. Because experts want to stop or to slow down the increase in the number of COVID-19 cases. So that is what we mean by quarantine. Right? So, di ba class, we are like, there are some people who are put into a quarantine or experiencing quarantine. Why? To stop or to slow down the spread of the virus. So pag sinabing ay naka-quarantine siya, it means we are or we want to stop the spread of the virus. That's what we mean by that. Okay? So, yung family nila kunwari na quarantine kasi yung isang family member is positive sa COVID-19. So, bakit quarantine sila? Because the expert want to stop or to slow down. Ano yung slow down? The increase of the number of COVID-19 cases. Okay, so we can understand what is quarantine by looking at the reason-result clue. And this is for the cause and effect example. Okay, next.
History.
Who's that? Next. For the next one, number 6, Mia, read.
Comparison or sameness clue is a type of context clue that presents the similarities in meaning or context. Words used like are words used are like, as, similar to, in the same way, likewise, resembling, and to, and also.
Yes. Okay, so in this example, or in this kind of context clues, look, let's comparison. Sameness clue. So from the word compare, we are looking for the similarity. Okay? Ano yung pagkakatulad ng dalawa? So that's what we mean by that. So we're going to look for the clue words like, as, similar to, in the same way, likewise, resembling to, and also. So look at the examples. I love the palate of menudo like my brother who loves the taste of afritada. Okay? So look at this word like. So we are using like. So I am going to highlight it class. Okay, inano ko siya class, ginalagay ko sa color green para mabilis yung ano. So we are using like. So kasi nasa rule natin na kailangan gumagamit ng like to compare. So in this example, for this one, I like the palette of menudo. Okay, so the hard word or the difficult word is palette. So it is compared to my brother who loves the taste. So it means we already defined the word palate. So that is taste. You get it? Next. Ethan is fond of mountain escapade the same way with Joy who goes on beach adventure. So look at this. Same. Anong ginamit class? Okay, in the same way or the same way. This one. I-green ko lang class para mabilis na makita. Ayan. So using it the same way, we can say that the activity of Ethan and Joy is almost the same. Ethan is doing the mountain escapade while Joy is doing the beach adventure. But the word escapade and adventure is what? Similar. Also, that is comparison. They're comparing different activities, but they are doing the same. So it means that the meaning is same. Escapade and adventure is the same. Okay, and that's the meaning for comparison or sameness. Clue. Okay, so that's Crowell class. So we'll go back. So let's proceed to the last kind or type of context clues. And the number 7 type is inference or general text clue. Will you please read it? Aragel. Aragel. Wala. How about Carl?
Inference or general text clue is a type of context clue that provides the meaning of unfamiliar words that can be inferred or guessed from the description of the situation. The author
Okay.
provides non-specific clues, often spread over the sentence or number of sentence.
Okay. Well,
Kamute po kayo.
okay, again. So for that example, class for inference, so the clue is not given directly. So you will infer or guess from the description of the situation. For example, in number 1, I wish I had earplugs to avoid vehicles, vociferous noise. So it means if you are wishing for an earplug and you are describing the sound of the vehicle, so it means that's very noisy and that's a destructive sound, right? That's why you are wishing for an earplug. Did you get it? So giving the situation will give you a cue or a clue for something that you are needing. Okay, next, number 2. The administrator's belligerence led to the death of 4 innocent children. Okay? So it means we are going to make inference here. So naging reason siya ng death of 4 innocent children. So what is this one? Okay? So it means negligence. So hindi maingat. So kaya anong nangyari, class? So there's a negative impact or effect. There's a death of 4 innocent children. So by looking at the description of the situation, or we're going to infer from there. Okay, ano yung sinasabi ng sentence? So doon tayo kukuha ng sagot. So kung ano yung sinasabi ng sentence. Did you get it? So that is for the inference or the general text clue. So again, if you're going to take a look from the examples, we have 7 types or class of the context clues. So we have synonyms. All right. Okay, we have that one. We have the synonyms. What else? Okay, we have definition. So again, for synonyms, giving similar meaning. For example, continuously, all the time. For definition, defining the word, the difficult word. For antonym, we are giving the opposite meaning of the word. Explanation, giving an example clue. Okay. For the cause and effect, we are what? Okay, giving the reason result clue. For this one, sameness. So may comparison like using like, similar to, the same way, etc. And for the inference, okay, we can infer or guess the meaning based from the description of the situation. So that is these are the 7 types of context clue. So this time, class, before we do our activity, I want you to examine the examples that I'm going to put right here sa PowerPoint kasunod class nung ano nyo, and try to examine what kind or what type of context clue are we going to use in that specific examples. So let's have this one. Okay, lalagay ko class sa ano natin. I will put it here sa ating chat box para mabilis nyo makita. Okay, look at that. Can you read that? Can you see that? Our baseball team's pitcher has a few eccentric habits, such as throwing exactly 13 warm-up pitches and never wearing rocks. So, wearing wax. So, based from that examples, based from this example rather, so what is the difficult word for you? Yes, Aliyah? Okay, so now I want you to get the context clue. So what is our clue for us to define the sentence or the difficult word? Anyone? Yes, Dana? Dana, what is our clue here? There? Asan si Dana? Ay, biglang na-mute. Yes, Bella.
Strange habits, I guess. Strange.
Again. Strange. Before you give the meaning, Bella, from the sentence, what is our clue? Our baseball team's pitcher has a few eccentric habits, such as throwing exactly 13 warm-up pitches and never wearing wearing socks. Wearing socks.
Because they are never wearing socks.
Okay, so based from that one, so what is the meaning? Will you please type it? Will you please write it there sa chat box? Sige. Kahit sabay-sabay. In count of 3, 2, 1. Write your answers. A, B, or C lang. Bakit may such? Sige, kahit ano yan. Okay, so let me see. Okay, almost the same answers. Huwag kayo class, don't copy your classmates' answers, ha? Okay, the answer is yes, strange. That's correct. Next question. Before you answer, class, analyze first. Okay? This one. I will call someone to identify first the difficult word, and then you are going to look for the clue. After the heavy rains, the stream became murky. In
Sir,
fact, the water was so cloudy. Yes,
hindi ko po makita yung presentation niyo po. Wala pong nalabas sa akin.
nasa chat box. After the heavy rains, the stream became murky. In the fact, the water was so cloudy you couldn't see the bottom. Anyone? Please raise your hand. What is the difficult word there? Okay. Yes, see, Kia. Go, Kia.
Murky.
Correct. So what is our clue? Clue. That's very easy. Anyone? Let's have Eman.
A.
No, before you answer, look for the clue first in the sentence. What is our clue? Yes, Mia?
The water was so cloudy.
Again, louder.
The water was so cloudy.
Okay, it was so cloudy. Yet you couldn't see the bottom. So the answer is... Oh, type your answers now. Type your answer. Okay, very good. So all got it, all the correct answers. So that is cloudy. Okay, so the meaning is right there. So that's what we mean by context clues. Okay, or context clue. So let's proceed to number 3 question. By the way, I am presenting or I'm posting the questions in our chat box. So doon nyo na lang siya tingnan. Nakikita nyo class sa chat box? Ayan. So para mas mabilis kasi para makita ko rin yung kung sino yung gusto mag-recite. So hindi ko matatawag class if your camera is off. Okay, next question. This one, although we already given this one a while ago, but I will give as an example. Okay, so the question is, the debris on the stadium floor included numerous paper cups, ticket stubs, and cigarette butts. Okay, Anika, what is the difficult word?
Stadium po, sir.
Yeah, stadium can be, but it's also somehow difficult in this example, but please focus on the word debris. That is silent S class, yung DEBRIS na word. So this one, itatype ko ha. And that one. What is our clue? Look for the clue first, Jester. What is our clue? Before you give the answer. Abam? What is the clue, Abam? Anyone? Yes, Diana, what is the clue?
Included numerous paper cups, ticket stubs, and cigarette butts.
Yes, very good. So those are the clues. So based from the clues, please stop now your answers. Go. So the answer there is letter C. Yeah, very good. So now, I can see your that is your participation class, huh? When you put answers right here. So that is recorded. So that is trash. Debris. Next question. Okay, this one, let us see. So I'll type the word, the difficult word. Okay, that is the difficult word. So the difficult word is frugal. Okay, anyone? Yes, who can answer? Let's have first the clue. What is her clue there? Santara.
Save enough money to buy a house.
Okay. So when they are doing their shopping, so they are saving enough money for the house. It means they are frugal. So what is the answer? Ready, go. Okay, almost got a correct answer. That's economical. Okay, economical, so ibig sabihin matipid. Or, okay, that's correct. Very good. Okay, next. Okay, this is our last example, and then we'll proceed to our activity. There you go. So the difficult word. So the difficult word is unkempt. Unkempt. Okay, so clue first. What is our clue? Jester.
He had a very neat appearance at his job interview.
Okay, so although Alex usually looks unkempt, he had a very neat appearance at his job interview. Okay, so what is... Okay, go. Ayan, may iba-ibang sagot. So look, class, gumamit siya ng prefix na un. Unkempt. So, ibig sabihin, using the opposite meaning. Okay, the correct answer is letter C. Okay, messy. Why? Because that is the opposite of what? Yung, if you're going to understand, di ba, the sentence using the word, the prefix on. So kempt is neat. So using an is giving the opposite one, which is he had a very neat appearance at his job interview. Ibig sabihin, si si Alex, ano talaga siya, messy. Pero during the job interview, naging neat siya. Just for that occasion. Okay? Yeah, that's it for our exercises or examples. So I hope that you're able to um, understand and you can already follow the rules class that we have, or the different types that we have a while ago. So how many classification or types do we have? So pakilagay nyo nga sa kamay nyo. Yes, there are 7. Okay, there are 7. So did you take down notes? Those examples? So let me see. Later, after 5 minutes, after break time rather. So you'll have your break time, and then ilalagay ko class yung question dun sa link. Sa link ka lang para mabilis. Bago nyo i-send o i-submit yung link, make sure na nabasa nyo ng maayos at na-identify nyo yung maayos yung difficult words. You identify clearly the difficult words, the clues, before picking the answer. Because a while ago, giving the last question, actually you have already an idea of the answer, but then you did not analyze the question or the sentence properly. That is why nalito kayo kung ano ba talaga yung unkept. Is messy, handsome, orderly? So that's why you need to what? Read the question or the sentence first, analyze the clues being given before picking for the correct answers. Is that clear? So wait for that. Kasi class, minsan sa classroom, hindi ma-access agad ng iba. So, sa messenger ko na lang ilalagay yung link na sasagutan. Is that clear? Okay, any question with regards to the different types or classification? So, will you please give number 1? Let me see kung talagang nagsulat or tatawagan ko ng pangalan, and then give the example number 1. The types. Type number 1. Ano yung una? Yes, Sophia. What is the first one?
Synonym or restatement clue.
Very good. So it means, again, repeat from the word synonym. So we're going to look for the similar meaning of the sentence. Na saan makikita, class? Nasa sentence lang din. That's why context clues, okay? Within the context, within the coverage. Okay? Next, number 2. What is number 2? Miel.
Definition or statement clue.
Okay. So, tandaan nyo lang class, ano yung magiging clue yung definition. Dine-define lang class yung word. Okay. And then next, number 3, let's have... Bakit yung iba kasi nakasara yung camera? Si Marius laging nawawala. Akiko. Go, number 3.
Antonym and contrast clue.
Yes. So, antonym, contrast, opposite. So, that's the clue. Did you get it? So, wag lang yung lalayo doon. Antonyms, contrast, opposite. So, katulad ng kanina, yung unkempt, so opposite nung dinescribe. Okay, that's it. Next, number 4. What is number 4? Hannah Nicole. Go, Hannah. What is number 4? Hannah. Yan.
Explanation or example clue.
Yes. Explanation or example. Clue. So, in that one, in that type, so magbibigay siya ng mga example class. Halimbawa, example ng mammals, example ng natural calamities. Kanina sa binigay natin. And number 5, we have si Roshena. Will you please read? Kahit wala yung camera mo. Roshena.
Cause and effect or reason result.
Yes, a cause and effect or reason result clue. Okay, that's it. Number 6. What is number 6? Angelica. Angelica. Or Jaisley.
Comparison or sameness clue.
Yes. Comparison or sameness clue. And the last one, is Marius. Ay, nawawala talaga si Marius. Pag tinatawag ko, biglang nawawala yung, yung connection. Amika. Go, na Amika. What is the last one?
Inference or general text clue.
Okay, correct. So that's it. Mm-hmm. That's the 7 classification or types of context clues. Any question, class? Do you have any question regarding the context clues? Actually, class, a while ago, nag-check ako ng ating tawag dito, yung ating mail or yung ating guide. So I was able to, give all the task or all the discussion for the 3rd and 4th week. Kaya next Monday is still more exercises about context clues. So we have 2 weeks for this one. So I want you to study all the examples, okay? Because next week, we are going to do this one. There's a sentence. You're going to identify what type of context clues is being used. Is it synonyms, definition, antonyms, inference? So we have 7. So you're going to identify out of 7 examples or classification or types. And then you're going to give the meaning of the difficult word based from the clue that was given in the sentence. And then get the answer from the choices. So that there are 3 tasks na gagawin natin next time. So more on context clues. Because again, this is very important. Why? If we are reading a paragraph or a story and we cannot understand the word, so it's hard for us to comprehend. or to, there are instances na nagtatanong na yung teacher, what did you understand sa story na binasa nyo or from the paragraph that you have read? So you cannot answer sometimes because we cannot recognize the words, the difficult word. That's why we need to look for the meaning first of the difficult words. And the context clues will help us. Okay, that's it for today. So later class, I'm going to give you the exercises through the link. I-click nyo lang yung link and then click lang kayo ng click ng sagot. Okay? And before you submit, kailangan i-make sure nyo na tama yung na-click ninyong sagot. Kasi minsan nagmamadali, hindi naman to pauna, pabilisan class sa link. You have until ano naman 11. So may 5 to 10 questions lang akong ibibigay. And then i-click nyo lang ng ganun. Okay? So passing grade. So if there are 5 questions, at least you get 4. Okay? O i-target nyo yung 4 points. Makakuha dapat ng 4 points. If there are 10 questions, depending sa kung ilan class yung masesend ko. So at least 7 points. Okay. So that's it. So wala nang tanong? No question at all? Is that clear? Yes, Amer.
Sir, maliban po dun sa link, may iba pa po bang gagawin?
Wala na. Yun lang.
Sige
Yun
po.
ang link. Yes. And since yun lang ang gagawin yung class, you will prepare for your science class later. May ibibigay akong mga preliminary activities ng earlier for the science class. Kasi may bago tayong lesson. Tapos na tayo dun sa properties of materials. Tapos na tayo sa useful or harmful materials. So definitely, dun na tayo sa another lesson which is paano class pag nag-apply tayo ng heat sa isang material, paano siya mag-change. Paano kapag merong oxygen or walang oxygen, paano nag-change yung material. So we'll do some preliminary activities. Kaya we need more time for science before 1 p.m. So that's it. Wait for the link. See you later. Okay, bye.
Bye po.
Bye po. Thank you po. See you later.
Bye, sir.
See you.
Bye-bye po.
Bye po, sir.
Bye po.